Well, happy Friday, Labor Day weekend, and I've got a very special lady on the phone. Her name is Jean. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Excited for the weekend. I heard some really good news, but Jean, I would love for you to tell people what your title is over at Second Harvest.
Yes, I'm a philanthropy manager, which basically means that I work in fundraising, working with our individual donors and business supporters to really learn more about their passion and interest in our work and kind of line those up with our different programs and services so that they can make a really meaningful gift.
Because I love the definition. I looked it up because I was like, philanthropy. I know that's very fancy. And it says the desire to promote the welfare of others. And I just thought, what a flipping cool job to have. Like, that's your responsibility every day is to like think about other people and then find the money for that. So
exactly.
I heard something really, really cool happen. And it has to do with Hayden Homes. Could you fill everybody in with what just went down?
I'd love to. We had a surprise donation from Hayden Homes and First Story, which is their philanthropic arm, of $25,000. It was just an incredible surprise. What happened basically, I know, we have been long-term partners with them. They've always been interested in our work and in serving the communities where they are. So they were really concerned about the need for food assistance, especially since the pandemic hit.
Right.
And as you've probably seen news footage of hundreds of cars lining up in food bank lines, and that's exactly what we've seen here. At our heaviest time in early May, we had a drive-through food distribution where we served 1,000 vehicles at the Toyota Center in Kennewick. It was just incredible. With people becoming unemployed overnight, so many thousands of families had to ask for help with food for the first time. So our friends at Hayden Homes and First Story wanted to make a difference. They were talking to each other and saying, what can we do? So it was super exciting when they contacted us in July and presented the first part of a donation.
Right.
And that was significant in itself. But then they contacted us and said they'd like to donate part two.
And you said,
did
what?
Not tell us the amount. They kept the amount a complete surprise. So we all gathered. We were wearing our masks and doing our social distancing at our Pasco distribution center. They kept the total from me until the very last minute.
Oh, wow.
And my mouth just dropped. I was just amazed at the incredible generosity. $25,000 is not a small amount of money. Yeah, it was a jaw dropper. And of course, when we have more funds, we can do more with that.
Right.
And so their donation will provide many thousands of healthy meals for families in need across our region.
You have locations in the Yakima Valley and also the Tri-Cities area?
Actually, yes. We have two distribution centers. So we have a large geographic area that we serve.
Well, if people wanted more information and like if they wanted to donate, or are you accepting volunteers? Because I feel you on the fact that we are in the middle of a pandemic. Lots of people need food. Lots of people are doing this for the very first time. And as you said, the thousands of cars are lining up for this business and it's not going away anytime soon. So thank goodness for $25,000.
Yes, there are a number of ways that people can get involved wherever they are. We are happy to accept financial contributions. As I mentioned, we are able to do the most with those because we can use that cash to be able to source and distribute healthy food out to our partner food pantries and meal programs. And that runs into costs around fuel, around packaging materials. Right now, because sending everything out, everything is through our mobile market distributions or through our food banks. We are boxing everything up ahead of time. That incurs more packaging materials and costs around that. So we're able to stretch dollars the most, but we are always also accepting food donations.
Okay.
If folks would like to donate shelf-stable food items, they can drop those off at Second Harvest or at their local food bank, and those are always in need. And then people can always go online and they can host a virtual food drive or start an online fundraiser. And if they'd like to do that, they can visit our website at 2-harvest.org for all the tools to get them started. It's very easy. But, just giving of your time or of food or of money, it just feels good to help people right now with so many families that are struggling and they're facing uncertain times. It gives people hope and they know that they're being cared for. And that just eliminates some of the stress from them so that they can, head into another day.
Well, I love that. I love that you are doing that that for the community. Big shout out to Hayden Homes, because we need feel-good stories like this.
We do. And, it's just heartwarming to know that there are so many people who care. And whether it's an organization or a church or individuals or something you'd like to do with your family, I encourage everyone to take even a small step towards alleviating hunger in your community. You very likely know somebody who's struggling right now. They might not want to admit it,
right.
But it's taken everybody by a storm. And we can all do something to help. And those thoughtful acts or those donations, whatever size they are, can make a big difference and give people a lot of hope.
I love that. Jean, thank you for taking the time out of your day to talk with us. Congratulations. And I love that you are getting inspired and using this money for good. And I inspire everybody else. Shoot, I say, let's try to beat that 25,000. I don't know who can do it out there, but somebody I'm sure can.